Scotty Reed, Black Talk Radio News. The Buffalo shooter has been charged with domestic terrorism and hate crimes, but that it should not end there. We should not be satisfied with that, of course, until we get a conviction. But there are some other things that we need to be demanding of the Biden administration and U.S. Congress. Now, the FBI is investigating if a retired Fed knew about the Buffalo shooting plan in advance. Authorities in upstate New York are investigating the possibility that a retired federal agent might have had around 30 minutes advance warning of the mass shooting plot targeting black people in Buffalo, and of course they didn't warn anyone. He didn't, and other people. Two law enforcement officials with knowledge of the probe told the Buffalo News that the feds believe the former agent, believed to be from Texas, was among at least 6 people who regularly communicated with the alleged gunman Peyton Gendron online about his racist views. Now, it goes on to say these were like-minded people who used this chat group to talk about their shared interests in racial hatred, replacement theory, and hatred of anyone who is Jewish, a person of color, or not of European ancestry. What is especially upsetting is that these 6 people received advance notice in the Buffalo shooting about 30 minutes before it happened. Now, it goes on to say the FBI has verified that none of these people called law enforcement to warn them about the shooting. The FBI database shows no advance tips from anyone that this shooting was about to happen. The FBI is trying to track down the 6 people who may be charged as accomplices, as they should, in the shooting, the sources told the newspaper. Also, in related news, you had a former FBI agent says that the FBI is failing to address white supremacist violence and warns this former special agent. It says the FBI is failing to address the rising scourge of white supremacist violence despite stark warnings that such attacks pose the greatest domestic terrorism threat in the U.S., a leading authority on law enforcement has told The Guardian. Michael German, a former FBI special agent who infiltrated white supremacist groups in the 1990s, said the Bureau continues to underplay the scope of the threat. Of course, numerous recent studies have pinpointed white supremacy as the greatest domestic terrorism threat in America today. The FBI itself has sounded the alarm, with its former director, Christopher Wray, telling Congress in 2020 that racially and ethnically motivated violent extremists were the main source of ideological killing, superseding jihadists. But here's the thing. There was, in 2006, an unredacted FBI document shed light on white supremacist infiltration of law enforcement. So there's the problem right there. They need to root out the white supremacists in the FBI. Peace and blessings.